Good morning, dear students and friends. Welcome back to the Prithviraj English Academy. As our social studies series is going on for the Karnataka State Board, in this video, I am discussing about 10th standards, chapter number 8, Social Stratification. It is revised syllabus of 2025 and 26. So, it is from a part of sociology, and this chapter is there for the first semester of the 10th standard of Karnataka State Board. So without a delay, let's start today's explanation about social stratification. So before that, here it is activity. What do you see in this picture? Kings are there, citizens are there, teachers, even the different type of buildings are there here. You can just go through it. Okay. Now move to the what we are going to learn in this lesson. Social stratification, meaning we are going to come to know. Differences in people will come to know. Untouchability, a social evil, will come to know about that, what it means, untouchability and how it will go into social evil. Measures to eradicate untouchability will come to know in this lesson. So first is what? Introduction part only. Social stratification. So meaning we should know first. Practice of classifying people as upper class and lower class on the basis of income, education, caste, gender, occupation and intelligence is called the social stratification. Social stratification. Stratification means division of the people. Yeah, classifying of the people as a upper class and lower class on the basis on what? Income, education, caste, gender, occupation and intelligence. Here on the caste, how it is? Before Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudras and Ati Shudras were there. Ati Shudra means untouchables. This is how the society was divided on basis on social stratification. It is on basis on what? Caste system. Okay, now move to the education. How it is? See here. The wealthy, rich people's children, kids will going to go for the such schools like high-tech schools. Okay. At the same time, at a same time, at a same time, what about these poor people? Where they have to go? Where they have to go? That is government schools most of the time, right? It is a lower schools and the high class people's school. By this one also how the you are dividing the people. Then on the income also here, on the income means most of the our nation's income is there on their names only, these people only. They are having a great share in that incomes, right? And common people have very less. Understanding my point? This is what? Economic. Yeah. What we are going to call income basis, dividing the society. Gender basis also we have, means we are going to consider men are the superior and women are the inferior. Okay. Now come to the next. In that social stratification. Stratification can be seen in all the societies, not only in India, in the all over the world. It is on color also. You can take example of this one, Americans. In America, white people, they are going to treat black as a slave. Slave means what? They didn't have any rights. Okay, sometimes they are going to sell them like nowadays we are going to sell vegetables like that. A cattle we are going to sell like that. Like a cattle, they are going to sell them in a open market. And similarly, description is made everywhere between the haves and the haven'ts. Did they still now also? Okay. The system of the social stratification leads to the inequality one and differentiation in a society. Social stratification can be lead to the inequality and the differentiation. It humiliates the people classifying as the low classes. For example, blacks in America, they are going to consider as a low caste. They are not going to permitted to attend the schools and of the whites. Okay, at the same time in India also same are there. Untouchables were not allowed to take a water from the public places like public wells or lakes. Okay, I hope you maybe understood that. Now move to the social inequality. The social inequalities are like income sources, according to that you have the inequality. Educational and professional opportunities also have the inequality in society. Health facilities and politics politically also. Okay, then even representation and participation also, or there also have the social inequality. Here you can see that on the gender basis. Okay, now move to the next. What it is? What? Prejudice. Prejudice means what? In here we have to remember one great Kannada poem. Means we are going to call him as a Pampa. Once he said that truly the whole mankind is one. Means in Kannada he say that, afterwards you have translated it. Manava kula ta nonde valam. Manava kula ta vande ta nonde valam. Means we are all one. Like that it is. So what is the meaning of prejudice means? Prejudice means here, please take it down. The opinion of a person formed, it is formed, made about another person, a community, even before he gets to know about them, is called the prejudice. Okay, it may be the positive or it may be the negative. I hope you understood the prejudice. Okay, now move to the prejudice creates the discrimination. How? Prejudice creates the discrimination, lead to the development of the feelings like impatience, contempt, disrespect, and hatred. As a result, social inequality develops, leading to the social conflicts, means fights. Okay, now move to the what? Untouchability, a social evil. How? The stratification, a dividing in a society in India, can be seen in the caste system. According to the caste system, we have divided the society: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudras, and Atishudras. People in India are spread among innumerable castes. Means in a more number of castes we have spread the people. Okay, in more number. Innumerable means more number castes we have. Maybe these are okay. Some castes among them are considered as to be the high, where at the same time some are going to consider as a low. Some castes are going to consider like Brahmins, Kshatriya, even Vaishya, they are going to consider as a high caste. Even sometimes Shudras also. But Ati Shudras means untouchables are not going to consider as a high, they are going to consider as a low. Okay. Then untouchables had been considered to be the lowest rung in the caste stratification and division of caste. Okay. Now move to the next. Untouchability is inhuman practice of our society. That's why Mahatma Gandhi is very important. For one more question, you have to remember this one. Who said that? Who said? What is that? Who said untouchability is stigma on Hindu society? There is a possibility to ask you a question in an examination. That is none other than Mahatma Gandhi said that the untouchability is stigma on the Hindu society. Stigma andre kalankari. Stigma means what? Kalanka. Okay. So because of the practice of untouchability, it will going to deprive, means it will going to deny the people to the social rights, cultural opportunities, religious, educational, political facilities, and even the opportunities will going to deny it. Okay. So this condition is continued for some centuries, but nowadays it will going to change. Means it is now changed. It is become low nowadays. Okay. Because of what? Constitution. Because Constitution gives us, it is given guarantees of all the facility to provide to the people. Okay. And that should be the all the classes of and all the costs. People, they are going to belong to the backward castes, like especially and classes, especially for what facilities are there, like reservation will be there for them. Okay, in the education, in the politics also, everywhere they have the reservation, such facilities. Okay, because of this one, nowadays slowly it is decreasing, the things decreasing. Okay, these are decreasing. And one more thing is that because of the literacy, literacy rate also increasing. Okay, Because of this one, now it is decreasing, and it is promoting the social harmony, means we are all one, like that it is. Okay, now come to the measures to eradicate the untouchability. In that, we first know that few great personality they have worked to eradicate the untouchability from the society. That is Mahatma Jyotiba Phule, Swami Vivekananda, and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and others. They have worked for it. These are the three are the main. Along with that, so many are there. They have worked for the eradication of the untouchability. These are the here. Mahatma Jyotiba Phule, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Swami Vivekananda. Okay. Now move to the legal measures to eradicate the untouchability. So very important question, it is for 3 marks. There is a possibility to ask you. According to the Article 17, Section 17 prohibits of untouchability. If suppose you are going to follow the practice the untouchability is a punishable means offense according to the Article 17. Untouchability Crime Act, very important. What kind of act? Crime Act, Untouchability of Crime Act of 1955, of 1955, of 1955, of 1955 Act, 1955 Act. Then after some time this act was going to amend means made changes in that. That is called afterwards as a Civil Rights Protection Act of 1976. Okay. Then practicing according to this one, what is that? Civil Rights Protection Act. According to that, practice of untouchability is punishable offense nowadays. Okay. After the 1976. Okay. Now move to the next. Then along with that, you have provided the right to vote. Okay. Right to participate in the elections. Reservation in the education. Reservation in the employment. Entry in all social and religious places is free. Nobody should be asked them. Nobody should be questioned them. Now it is they are allowed to enter into the social and religious places. Okay. Along with that, one more last, it is very important to by the this one government, state government also, the regulation, the Act 1989 confers social responsibility to the state government with regard to the eradication of the untouchabilities. This is what these are all what legal measures to eradicate the not illegal legal measures to eradicate the untouchabilities. Untouchability na ಹೋಗಲಾಡಿಸಕ್ಕೆ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಕಾನೂನಾತ್ಮಕ ಏನ್ರಿ ಕಾನೂನಾತ್ಮಕ ಒಂದು ಕರ್ಮಗಳು ಇವೆಲ್ಲ. Okay, so here they have given the articles like 15, 16, 17, 38, 46. They are going to describe about no discrimination among the Indian citizens. Okay, 16/4 and 320/4, they are going to guarantee the reservation in the employment sector to the scheduled and scheduled SC/ST people. And section 330, 332, 334, they are going to set the reservation in the political field to the both scheduled caste and the scheduled tribes. Article 30 will going to say that it will going to guarantees rights to religious and linguistic minority to establish their own educational institutions. And Article 25 said that free entry to all the people to the social and religious places. Okay, so I hope, my dear, you have understood the meaning of social stratification, prejudice. Then we came to know the few legal measures to eradicate the untouchability, and we may come to know who are the great personalities who are work towards the eradicate the untouchability in our country. And as well as we came to know the quotations by the Pampa. What is that? Truly the whole mankind is one. And as well as we came to know the quotation of the Mahatma Gandhi on untouchability. Untouchability is the stigma on the Hindu society. These are all the important points here you have to remember. So thanks for watching this video, my dear. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.